There's a rumor going round.
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Molly. I'm so sorry.
The Islanders were all shocked. Molly was dumped from the villa. Mitch was gutted. Call it delusional, call it emotional, call it obsessive. I don't care what you call it, but he was more emotional about Molly leaving than Zach, and you could tell he truly cared for her. He was even telling her he loved her.
I try to kiss your face, you turn away.
To play devil's advocate, maybe the producers just didn't want us to see Zach in shambles because of how he later proceeded in the episode. But what frustrates me is that Kady got her shot on Love Island before, and if this was a new bombshell that caused Molly to leave the island, I'd be fine with it. Now, as for Tyreek telling Zach that Molly wasn't his girl, even if that was true, at this moment, right now, it's disrespectful and distasteful. Come on, Ty.
Come on, you got that.
Not Molly telling us she's planning on waiting for Zach. We saw this all play out with Jax last season. The person in the villa always moves on. Anyway, Kady was feeling bad Molly left, while Tyreek was being his savage self saying some nonsense. Meanwhile, Kady was delicately asking Zach if he was still open, and Zach said, "Don't tiptoe around this."
I'd be lying if I said you're definitely someone I'm very attracted to.
I am shocked. Kady's shocked. If this is how open he is hours after Molly has left, did he really like her like that? And if he can do it to Catherine and Molly, shouldn't Kady be thinking he can do it to her?
Something inside me probably said I'm not 100% closed off.
Sorry, what?
Anyways, the girls realized that these boys are shady. They need to read into what the boys be saying, how they be feeling, how they treat them. Catherine was telling the girls they shouldn't be comfortable in their coupleship.
Hey, Kady.
Hey, Kady Boom.
Are you okay?
How are you?
How are you feeling?
It can't be easy for you.
I was happy to see the girls worrying about Kady. While she is the reason Molly was sent home, it's still hard to navigate around the situation. The girls didn't shun her, they all embraced her, and she was feeling guilty for Molly's departure.
I mean, I'm just feeling a lot of emotions. I've not even been in here a day yet.
Sammy was back to being his messy self, telling Jess he misses her and that he is still interested in getting to know her, but we all know that Sammy and Jess aren't allowed to couple up, so this interaction seemed pointless. Unfortunately for Sammy, Jess wants nothing to do with him. She just wants to close things off and move on.
Yeah, spoke to Sammy. He said to me he felt really upset when he woke up in the morning and he went to bed and all he thought about was me.
Jess, being a girl's girl, tells Mal about her chats with Sammy, and she appreciated Jess for telling her. Meanwhile, Ella was trying to figure out Ty and their coupleship, and he was so unbothered, so uninterested. Then it was lights out and Mal was calling Sammy out on his recklessness. Meanwhile, Zach was flirting with Kady.
As long as you don't hate me.
Don't be silly. Definitely nice. You picking me up.
Wit and Maddie are back to social distancing while Ella and Ty shared cuddles. So did Jess and Mitch and Ella and Monty, while Sammy was realizing he effed up with Mal.
Happy birthday, Catherine!
Happy birthday, Catherine.
It was then time for the morning debriefs. Zach was having mixed emotions. He was pissed Molly was dumped, but he was also glad that Kady picked him, while Kady was telling the girls he picked Zach because he said he was open. Now Whitney, she wanted to know why she didn't pick Ty, especially since Ty took her to the terrace.
So flirty. Out of every boy I've spoken to,
know.
he's so.
But he'll flirt over a wall. Like he's so flirty.
Kady was then telling the girls that she has spoken to Ella the least, and Whitney had my girls back. She was telling Kady that Ella is actually friendly, but she didn't expect to be in another love triangle situation, especially after dealing with Leah. She thought that the coupleship was done with tests, but it appears not.
I am not no math test. English, science test, no.
Ty was telling the boys that he is still open and he's happy that Kady didn't choose him because that means that Ella is still in the villa and he still wants to explore things with Kady, while Ella was contemplating how that could have been her who was dumped and she wishes that Ty could be closed off and stop playing them games.
I feel like obviously now, yesterday's happened, today's fresh day. I am happy that you picked me.
Zach completely forgot about Molly. Man's out here flirting with Kady like nothing happened. From one playboy to the next, at the playboy couch, Ty was unbothered while Ella was moaning and complaining about Ty's flirtatious ways. Meanwhile, Ty couldn't care less, telling Ella he missed the game.
Go back to the game then. You say you miss it, so then what are you doing with me?
Of course I'm going to miss it. This is all I know.
My dear, sweet child. That's what I do. It's what I live for.
I'm not going to be here while you slip into your old habits. You're not going to take 3 steps forward with me and then 10 steps back.
You know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I tried.
How can I close myself off and when you're not? I can't do that.
If being closed off is what you want and need right now, I can't give that to you.
To me, a baby, you're stuck for life. Marriages come and go.
Yeah.
No offense, guys.
Yeah. No.
Take it from me.
This is why I like Ty. He never leads Ella on. He is always honest with her. He's an F-boy, but he owns it. Now Ella, she should explore things with Monty or other people because what she's looking for, what she wants in a man, she will never find it with Ty.
You are single, so exactly, you can do what you want.
All right then. So
yeah, you told me to tell you how I feel. I'm telling you how I feel.
Cool, I hear how you feel.
5 minutes later.
Now Ella was telling the girls about her chats with Ty. When she told them that Ty missed the game, Kat and Whitney were shocked, but they quickly showered her with support, telling her she needs to evaluate things and act accordingly. More like, move on, sis.
How I feel with you in that, 3 days is already probably stronger than how I did with Jess in 2 weeks.
I think I'm like a little liar. Like, not in important things. I don't lie about serious things. I lie about, like, little things.
You said, like, couldn't stop thinking about her, and you're next to me.
You lie! You're lying! Liar! Lies!
While Sammy was trying to lie his way out of this one or gaslight or manipulate Mal in the bedroom, Whitney was comforting Ella, who was starting to realize that Ty doesn't care about her the way that one does when they're in a relationship with someone.
Girl, stop expecting things from him. I love you.
Love you.
Whit and Ella just need to go crazy during Casa Amor, but for now they just need to hold on.
2 hours later.
Yeah, but Zach has definitely reverted back to normal.
Yeah, it's not that.
He's gone back to Zach Day 2.
Zach attack.
I'm glad to see that everyone sees right through Zach. Anywho, Kat received a text. The heart rate challenge is back and boy oh boy did it raise some heart rates. Cheerleader Jess was first and she definitely surprised me. Her confidence was through the roof. It was a great way to start the challenge.
Yeah. Me and my crew, we got the juice. Oh yeah.
I am happy that Ella pulled Sammy. She twerked for him. My girl slayed. Now as for Whitney, this challenge was made for her. My girl ate. Period. Zach forgot about Kady and I don't blame him because Whitney got my heart pounding.
Yo, wait! Hey, yo, wait! Hey, yo, wait! Hey, yo, wait! Let me touch you!
I see you, Leah. Mal was hilarious and Catherine, god damn it, she did what needed to be done. Scott was mesmerized and I don't blame him. Kady did her thing, but Molly would have killed this challenge. Hands down, Whitney won that in terms of the girls.
Tyreek? Oh my god.
Now Tyreek was like a kid in a candy store. He could finally do what he wanted to do to them girls with no consequences. As for Montal, he nailed it. Even Ty was sweating and Scott, he shocked everyone including Kat.
I did not know Scott had that in him. I was like, give me more, you're reeling me in.
Mady was kissing all the girls and it was just a turn off. Wait, I have the egg. Run, baby girl, run. That advice you gave Ella earlier, use it, boo. Now Zach and Whitney, they were ready to risk it all. After seeing Whitney shake that ass, Zach wanted to taste a little bit of that dark chocolate.
Zach, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having chats in the morning.
I would definitely ship you with Go For It, hun. Then Sammy came out.
Sammy just come in with so much confidence, bless him. It was fun.
Mitch did his thing and made sure he gave all his attention to Jess. Now the results are in. Ty's heart rate was raised most by Ella, while Mitchell's was raised by Jess. Scott's heart was raised by Ella and Sammy's was raised by Jess. Stop it, Sammy. Maddie's heart was raised by Catherine and Monty's heart was raised by Leah. Double time for Leah because she raised Zach's heart too.
Catherine's heart rate was raised the most by...
Catherine's heart was raised by Sammy and Sammy did it again for Mal. Jess's heart was raised by Maddie while Leah's heart was raised by Ty. Kady's heart was raised by Sammy and I hope it all doesn't go to his head. And Whitney's was raised by Zach. That kiss did things to my girl Wood. And Ella's heart was also raised by Zach. I'm glad it was not Ty.
Ty, unhappy.
Overall, hearts were raised the most by the girls.
Hey you, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.